All right, we're starting, whether you want us to or not.
They can move, it's fine.
Welcome to round 2 of trying to figure out how to do SecDSM with all of this new distilling equipment in the middle of where you normally sit. So let's get started. So we'll do our get shit out of the way stuff first again. We're rated R, so I can say shit as many times as I want. And stuff like that. However, we have a code of conduct, and you should definitely read it and follow it, because rated R does not mean you get a free pass to do anything and everything. And if you have questions about it, you can ask myself or Colin or Brandon, who is somewhere. He's probably out there. I don't know.
Phil and Brandon back there.
Phil and Brandon. All right, you want to do the next one?
Yeah. Board members. This is it. This is the board members. If you have an idea, something bothering you, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask us for help. Bring up concerns, bring up great ideas. If you bring a great idea to us, expect that we're going to follow up with expectations that you're going to help us lead that great idea, because we always need volunteers. That'll be a future slide here. You can email us at admins@secdsm.org. We all can respond to that. We're all in person, I think, right now. And Discord group at board. You'll see us all there. Easy enough. Challenge ideas, not people. Licensed directly from SecKC, which I feel like has been relicensed because we helped sponsor HoboCon, which they were a huge part of. So we continue to sponsor this and license this.
And the barbecue.
And the barbecue, yeah. That'll be a whole different slide. I'm not going to talk about the barbecue yet. Housekeeping. Also, by the way, I'm not great at describing this. If it doesn't make sense to you, don't attack people for them. I guess attack people for their ideas, right? Debate ideas. Don't get mad at me if I misdescribe this. Housekeeping. Is this accurate?
No.
This is not accurate. Forget this.
Where did the other one go? I copied it. I made the changes locally, not in Google Drive.
If it's equipment or barrels, don't touch it, except for this. I think he said we can fully break this. Just kidding. No, don't touch that either. Bar staff. Craig, you can do this one. Hurry up and get back around here.
All right. So, obviously, we're a security group, which means people probably drink more than they should. So if you do drink more than you should stop drinking more than you should, and then you should take an Uber home. These, I think, might not actually work this month. Brandon might be working on fixing it. Apparently, we accidentally did September, so September is all set. But yeah, let us know if you need assistance getting home tonight. All right, so that's all the boring stuff. Let's talk about the fun stuff. So these are our talks. We're going to have 2 of them. Our wonderful AV guy is going to do a remote camera redux.
Jared, raise your hand. No one can see you anyway.
And then after that, Oren is going to do an OT PLC training kit and attacks talk, which is going to be really cool. After that, I believe people have decided they want to go back to Purveyor. I think that is the plan that I heard in Discord. I'm not in charge of it, so if you want to go to that, you can figure that out.
Is anyone, whoever is dealing with Purveyor, are you in here right now? Because I think Trevor usually does it, right? Okay. Yeah, it used to be Star Bar. They're closed now. Okay, I don't know who's dealing with it, so maybe check the Discord or ask around before you commit. Volunteers. We're always looking for more volunteers. I think this is now up to date. These are current volunteers. Thank them. If you want to get up on here, please help. We are always needing the help. I don't know what James wants me. I'm sure he wants me to talk him up a little bit more, but I'm not going to. Transparency report, the space, SecDSM and you. Food, SecDSM, drinks, yes, is Sublime, and Sublime is our sponsor tonight, so please pay them a visit. Go talk to them, get a coin from them. Cool product.
All right, so ways you can help. We need speakers. We have 2 tonight, which is great. We have 1 next month, which is great. I don't know if we have any scheduled out after that, although I did see some submissions come in. But we can never have too many submissions, so if you have fun ideas or things you want to talk about, even if you're writing your slides, 2 hours before the meeting or 5 minutes before the meeting. That's cool too. CTFs, we have a CTF. I think Derek made it. It's in the CTF channel. He has a link in there. We always need volunteers to help with setup and stuff like that. And then we're always looking for donations. Speaking of donations, we do usually get this space for free because vendors are buying fancy bottles with their logos on it and fun stuff like that. So if you're like, finishing up a deal or something, send them our way, and we'll help them out with some whiskey bottles and also sponsorship opportunities.
Give us a home.
Oh, I forgot to update this slide. Pretend that doesn't say Josie.
It says Derek Z.
It says Derek Z. Everybody reads that, right? Derek Z. Anyway, it's in the CTF channel. All right, you can do that one.
All right. HoboCon V2 is done. It was the coolest conference I've ever been to. Sorry you missed it. V3 will be on the docket for next year. SecKC barbecue is next Tuesday. I think a few of us are making some food for that barbecue. Everyone is welcome to go down. I think we have 2 or 3 cars at this point going down. Doesn't cost you anything. If you haven't been to SecKC before, absolutely try to find a time to go. It's it's our sibling org, if you may. So much fun. They're all great people down there. GurCon, I don't know. Have you been to GurCon? I've heard really good things about GurCon. I want to go. It's up in Grand Rapids. CornCon in October. Wild West in October. I think there's probably more. If you guys have any others that you are planning to go to, send them our way. We can get them added to the events list. Discord. We're still on Discord. I'm not reading this. You can scan the QR code or you can go to the website. Swag, this QR code takes you to swag. We don't have hat. Yeah, it should still. I have not tested it since I set it up. If we do not have polos, if you want polos, you have to volunteer and figure that out. I'm not going to do it. And if the link doesn't work, you have to volunteer and figure it out. I'm not going to do it. And then news. All right. Look.
You say good luck. You could have just handed me the damn microphone. Can you guys actually see that back there? Can you see it? All right. Looks like it's at a weird angle. That's why I asked. It's much easier to stack everybody up in the back instead of make people sit up close. Don't make the nerds sit up close. They won't do it. All right. This meme was absolutely hilarious, so I had to throw this in the news this week because all we have to hear about is AI crap every month now. Speaking of, the frontier models that are out there have all now apparently decided that letting their agents or MCPs or whatever it is they want to call them break out during testing and cause a problem and hack people. So at this point in time, you can either help them by teaching apparently trillion-dollar companies what a container is and a WAF or a firewall, or you can just get them a sledgehammer. Meta came out yesterday, I think, and complained that they had this happen as well. I am waiting to see details on this one because I have a feeling Mark Zuckerberg, as an Android, just felt bad and wanted to be part of the crew. So I don't believe I still am not positive if it's true or Mark just wanted it to be true so he could be cool as well. And then apparently the incidents, if you didn't hear, Meta has now had one, Anthropic and OpenAI, all 3. Anthropic had several, if I'm remembering correctly, and OpenAI had 1 where they're testing across agents, and of course they're running thousands of agents at a time in testing constantly. Broke out. Who didn't have one? Yeah, SpaceX hasn't had one yet. Yep. Yeah, it's because they kicked Elon Musk out, so he's probably feeling bad too. I imagine by Saturday SpaceX will have one now that he's no longer part of OpenAI. So that's happened. Check up on the news. The UK also has a security group that went out and tested a bunch of agents and found just as bad of activity as these guys did. So they're reporting on that as well. I think it was Anthropic's Mythos 5 that they got a hold of, busted out of 17 of the 19 controls they had in place, and this is live, so it proves out that if you do not put guardrails and containers on these things, it can go very, very badly. And then there's a bunch of research coming out of Black Hat like there is every year. This is the big one. Reed brought one up in the Discord channel. If you haven't seen that one, I asked if anybody'd seen anything about OT gear. There's no story out about that one yet, but this one has come out that there is a issue with GitHub and AI again. So the coding workflows that the major agents are using is not great and can be used to cause remote code execution and a whole bunch of lovely stuff too. So take a look at HackRead or one of the other sources on this researchers that's coming out. But it's essentially general and default workflow configs, so this one's not good. And then credit to Reed for this meme. That was absolutely hilarious if you didn't catch this in our Discord, which ties in with water systems getting hacked. So if you have not heard, CISA put a warning out, and there's several research stories out there, the record being the biggest one that just came out with some details. We got 12 states or possibly more that have already been hit by Iranian hackers in these water treatment plants and other water treatment systems in their PLCs. So if you deal with OT or you're interested in OT, take a look at that one. And then credit to Arden for this lovely meme. Because if you have not heard, people are cutting flock cameras down, and oh damn, someone cut all of them down in, what is it, Winona? Yeah, the Winona Police Department noticed in the span of 3 days that all their flock cameras got cut down. They haven't found out who it is yet, and hopefully they don't, because screw flock, they suck. Yeah, I believe Arden pointed out there used to be 8 on his drive to the golf course, and now there's 7. So, and just in case you were wondering, apparently, if you hadn't seen before, they cost $3,000 each, so the city's going to have to pay another $24,000. But don't forget, in case you were interested or you know a local meth head, those flock cameras and those poles, I believe there's copper and gold in them, isn't there? Yeah. I mean, son of a bitch, there's no good reason. That's like 3-4 good reasons to cut one down. Yeah, you know. I've heard they're not bulletproof either, so, you know. It's not like there's any 308 rifles in Iowa that reach out and touch someone. Oh, yes, the Tennessee politician that got caught shooting one. Yeah. Or if you didn't see in the news, the guy in Australia running for Congress that tried to stab someone at the beach. Not a good day to be a politician. Rest of the general insanity. So one of the snowflake hackers that got busted, it's actually hilarious if you follow her on LinkedIn. The head threat researcher for Unit 221B is a young Asian woman, and apparently she was a major part of finding this dude and getting him arrested because she put a post on LinkedIn today celebrating that while she was out hanging out at the DEF CON shoot on Wednesday morning, apparently this is when this guy was getting handed his sentence. So she thought that was quite hilarious. He has been busted and committed all this lovely hacker stuff and is looking at up to 32 years. There are ties for Salt Typhoon to several Chinese telcos, but they're allowed to continue to function inside of our environment. So again, if you're an OT person or whatever, that's not the greatest news. And then Microsoft dropped some research about hospitality, aka hotel Wi-Fi networks, that Midnight Blizzard is hitting. And then last but not least, there's been a couple stories on TP-Link this week, and the big one about some vulnerabilities in their ZTP mechanism. So take a look at that one and the other one, but this one's leading to remote code execution. All right, that's it for the news. Anybody brand new to cyber in the last 90 days? That's not Colin being a smartass? All right. Well, if you are, we would make you stand up and we would clap for you. And as I say every month, welcome you to the shit show. Then our other piece is job openings. If you have a job opening and you're looking to hire, if you want to come up, let us know who you are and what you're looking for. This is your chance.
My name is Reed, and I'm hiring a vulnerability researcher in the industrial control system space. So if you watch this talk that Oren's going to give and this kind of stuff interests you, I'm hiring for somebody that wants to hack things like what he's going to show you, reverse engineer network protocols, and write intrusion detection signatures for stuff like that. So give me a shout if you're interested in that kind of stuff.
Is it a experience role only, or are they looking to train people since that's kind of limited?
Yeah, kind of looking for somebody that's experienced with network protocols. So if you're familiar with like binary network protocols and how stuff works, like how to look for length fields in a packet and how to like look at packets, that's kind of the kind of person I'm looking for, especially somebody that knows a little bit about vulnerability research. You don't necessarily have to have industrial control systems experience, though.
Perfect. Thank you. Anybody else?
Hi, I'm Austin Sauls. I was most recently at Meta, but I was affected by the layoffs, and I'm still looking for a job. So if you got any openings kind of in the Linux or system administration or system engineering, maybe some DevOps, I'm looking. Come find me. Thank you.
Perfect. Anybody else? All right. Craig, anything from principal? Did we lose Craig? Oh, there you are. I forgot you're sitting right there. Does principal have 1,900 job openings or just interns? Okay. Is this actually correct? Teacup is going to make an appearance? Good Lord. I don't think I've seen him since 2018. No, it has been about a year. All right, so for next month, our 101, again, normally right around 6:30, as long as everything's working correctly. Then you have to listen to me talk about bullcrap, and then Aaron will be up here giving a talk. Wonderful. Take a few minute break, go get a drink, go get some pizza, say hi to the sponsor, and we'll see you back in here in a minute. Thanks, everyone.